Now, last week I had some complaints of the episode. If you guys want to watch that, just go back and watch the last week's review I did. I will leave the link in the description if you guys want to watch it. But this week, I actually have to say it was a pretty good episode all over. The first half kind of bored me because I wasn't really invested into the character. I would say because these are all the characters that are just there to be there. It just felt like that, all right. That these characters have no purpose other than being there to be there, except for the Suergi, something like that. I think his name was Suryu, whatever his name is, the one kick man who kicks everybody and just takes them out in one kick. Basically, I'm talking about him. But uh, like I said, like first half really didn't get me because I wasn't invested in the character, and I think so. Character development would I would have been invested in the character if we had some kind of character development, but we didn't have any kind of character development between these characters. So I was like really not invested into all these characters just coming and going, coming and going. Even when Swordface was fighting, I was like meh, meh. So yeah, the first half really didn't invest me like that. Like I wanted to get invested in the show. I don't know why I stopped my sentences one by one, but that's just how it is. But like I said, it was still better than previous week because previous week I had a lot of complaints of the episode and I had a lot of shit that I wanted to speak about in that. Uh, but this week actually felt like I was actually enjoying the second half. The second half, complete second half, it was pretty enjoyable with Genos fighting all the monsters and everything. Even his whole thing and happening there. I'm not gonna spoil anything, spoiler free, like I always am. Well, I'm not always, but sometimes I don't like spoiling people because it's not good to spoil people on shit. But yeah, like Genos, like fighting all these monsters and fighting Bugman, or Cockroach Man, whatever you want to call it. But still, it's just pretty cool. It was a pretty cool scene, and I felt like it was enjoyable, in my opinion at least. Though that action scene was enjoyable. Other than that, I also felt that then Janna's fighting and all that stuff. I also felt like Saitama fighting Bazooka Belevu, whatever his name is, Bazooka Moon, Bazooka Zoon, whatever his name is. I don't know what his name is. Fighting him again. If these characters were invested in, like if only these characters were actually given time to develop, I would have been invested in them. Like I would have really been invested in them. I'll be like, yeah, that was pretty cool for that character. But to be honest, they just feel like side characters thrown to be there. They feel like martial artists who are just taking baby steps compared to these two characters who are pretty OP in the tournament and just are wiping floors with everyone. And we also get an old character. Now that was one thing I was invested in, when how they speak about Snake Man talking. I think his name is Snake Man, right? I don't remember. Snake Fist. I think so, that's what it is. I don't know, but the talking about the whole thing about him being a hero and all that, and how his dreams kind of were hindered by the way things happened to him with the water monster incident in the previous season and all that. You guys have watched the previous one, which I'm pretty sure you should have by now. Like, why were you watching season 2 if you haven't watched season 1? Makes sense, right? But still, like I said, it was a pretty cool scene in my opinion. The whole final scene, pretty cool. One thing though, the after credit scene. Now here's a spoiler for after credit scene. So if you guys haven't watched the after credit scene, definitely watch it because it's worth it. Because they finally revealed the main antagonist of this season. I'm guessing this is the main antagonist of this season. It's the David King Orochi. That's basically what I know about him. Basically that. The Demon King Orochi. And I'm like, huh? Well, okay. I also know he's a bug. Not a bug, a worm. Like, he's legit a worm who just stays in that hole. I'm like, okay. Alright. That's just, that's just quite impressive. But still, I'm interested to see how Orochi goes through. And I would be interested to see how Orochi as a Saitama goes through. I also would be interested to see Saitama versus this other guy, the one kick man. But I don't think so we're gonna get that just yet. I don't feel like that. I feel like we're gonna get an interruption before that fight, and booyah, we're gonna get the villain fighting Saitama. That's just how I feel. That's just how it goes. Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode of One Punch Man season 2. Again, I said it early on. I said again, compared to last week, this week was a major improvement, and I love that. I love the fact that I actually improved a lot for this week. And I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.